Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, I am bringing you a touge racing, or street racing, should we say, A-class Porsche 911 3.3 turbo, man. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, man, and I shall catch you guys, hopefully, after the intro. Alright, man, so here we are with the Porsche 911 Turbo 3.3, man, 389 horsepower, running in at 541 newton-meters of torque and 1,357 kg, man. Now, this thing is an absolute beast, man. If you guys have been with me with the Twitch streaming and everything like that, man, you guys would have known that we had done a little street race type thing here, like a midnight club sort of race with pink slips and everything like that, man. And if one of the boys like beat me, we're in a race with this car, man, then I would auction off the car and give it to them. And one of the guys from the streams did win. He got this car, and also I did give it to him, obviously, on the auction, man. But here we are once again, remade. It's here, it's good, it's live. So hopefully, like I say, hopefully you guys can enjoy it as much as what he did. But anyway, man, we're gonna go kick straight off here with the engine swap. Here we've got the stock engine in this thing and a stock powertrain as well, drivetrain, my bad. Stock drivetrain in this thing. Aspiration, we got the twin turbos in here, we got the 20s in, and the body kit is stock, man. Obviously, if you guys want to, you guys can run a wide body kit as well. That's absolutely fine, man. Obviously, it gives you that extra launch and acceleration there. But for me, man, for this build, and for me and this build, we are not running the wide body kit at all. We are running everything with the stock body kits. Now, front bumpers here, we have the Porsche Street front bumper here. Obviously one right next to the Forza racing one. Obviously we're not going to be using the Forza Aero because that will also be a little bit unfair towards all the other players that we play with here doing the touge racing, because obviously we're not allowed to run the Forza Aero because it gives us the rear wing downforce there, as you can see, as well as the front bumper as well. It gives us a front bumper downforce. Now, obviously, guys, as you can see here, we are also running the sport rear wing as well, coming in here with the Porsche. Moving on now to the rear bumper here, we've got obviously the upgraded rear bumper. Obviously, if you guys want to, you can keep the stock bumper here. That's absolutely fine, but I decided to hit up the street rear bumper here. Moving on to the side skirts as well, I've also got the side skirts in here, obviously, to finish off that look. It's looking very nice, looking very good. So if you guys want to run that, you're more than welcome to as well. Moving on now to the tires and rims, though, we have a raised tire compound with the tires here. Moving on to the front tire width, we have a 245, which is max on the front here. We've got max tire width on the front. And on the rear here, we've got 285 millimeters, once again being max on the rear wheels. Obviously, rims here, we've gone for a nice looking deep dish rim here, which is also on the end specialist rim style. But obviously, if you guys want to run something completely different, that's completely up to you guys. That's no problem at all. We've got the front rim size here. We've got 17 inches on the rim size on the front, and on the rear, once again, exactly the same on the rear, 17 inches. Moving on to the front track width, though, we got the front track width is all the way to the max upgrade. We got the max upgrade on the front track width and also on the rear, man. We're completely maxed out on the rear and the front. Moving on now, though, to a drivetrain. We got the clutch, we got the race clutch in here. We also have the race transmission. We've got the race driveline and also a race differential, man. Obviously, all these things here are going to upgrade to race, so that way we get to tune them. As well in the performance and handling ones as well, we got the race brakes in here. We got the race springs and dampeners. We have the race anti-roll bars for the front and also the race anti-roll bars for the rear, also giving us the race roll cage. Now, moving on to the weight reduction here, we got a stock weight reduction as well. which obviously is going to give us the 1,357 kg of weight. Just so you guys know as well, obviously with the performance and handling and the drivetrain, all of that stuff that we upgraded like I mentioned earlier, it's all going to help us with tuning the car, so be sure to put those things to race, like your brakes, your springs and everything like that. We have, like I've gone through, we want to make sure that they are raced, so that way we can upgrade and tune everything. Now moving on to the engine though, we got the intake, we got running a stock intake here, we've got stock fuel systems, we got a stock ignition, we got stock exhaust, we got stock cams and valves, we also got stock valves here, we got a street engine block, we got street pistons, we got the sport twin turbos, we got a race intercooler, and we have we have a stock flywheel, my bad. We've got stock, we can throw in a street one there actually, hold up. For the purpose of this video, man, I'm going to leave the stock flywheel in there, but obviously the street flywheel is available here if you guys want to knock off literally 1 kg of weight. But that's completely up to you guys if you want to do that. For me, I'm not really that bothered right now, but like I say, that is completely the externals and internals of this beautiful Porsche, man. Let's go ahead and jump into the tune. Alright, man, so here we are with the tire pressure. We've got 16 psi, man, on the front, and on the rear we have 15 psi. Moving on to gearings here, we've got 3.00 on the final drive. On first, we have 4.19. Our second, we have 2.48. Our third, we have 1.74. Our fourth, we have 1.35. Our fifth, we have 1.11. And our sixth, we have 0.94, man. So obviously, if you guys want to quickly pause the video and check out the rest of those gears, man, get those gears 100%, copy them down, whatever you need to do, man. If you guys want to run your own sort of gears that you want to run, that's absolutely fine as well, but these are the gears that's perfect for me. So if you guys want to run that, be sure to pause the video, man, and let's get going. Moving on now to the alignment, we got negative 1.0 degrees on the front, and on the rear we have negative 0.5. On the toe here we have 1.0 degrees on the front, and on the rear we have 0.5 degrees. Obviously Forza-thon Live there coming in to ruin the shot once again, but we're going to ignore that and go to the front caster here. We've got the angle at 3.0 degrees on the angle here. Anti-roll bars. On the anti-roll bars front here we have 6.86 on the front, and on the rear we have 3.63. On the springs we have 74.2 on the front, and on the rear we have 61.8. On the ride height, you guys already know, man, everyone loves a low rider. So we have our front and rears all the way down to the ground, man. That's 16.2 centimeters on the front and 16.5 centimeters on the rear. Moving on to dampeners though, we got 4.5 here on the front, and on the rear we have 3.6. Bump stiffness on the front, we have 4.4 on the front, and on the rear we have 3.4. Aero, as you guys know, man, we are not running any aero, no front bumper or rear wing, so that means that this aero is completely void, man, which is exactly what we want. Moving on to brakes now is 60% balance here and 140 brake pressure. Moving on to differential, we have 100% on the acceleration and 0% on the deacceleration, man. Alright people, so that is completely everything from the tune, the internals and externals of this damn beautiful car, man. I love the Porsche 911 Turbo 3.3. is a beautiful car, 1982 as well, man. But anyway, we're going to go ahead now and roll up with a run, man, so let's be sure to go ahead and go to the run. Alright, man, so today we are going to be running the downhill section here that starts off at the Horizon Festival, man. We're going to run this downhill section. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, man, if you haven't already. Like I said, man, hopefully you guys will enjoy this run, and I shall catch you guys after the run. Alright, man, so that is completely everything here for today of the Porsche 911, obviously 3.3 turbo. Now, guys, obviously you're seeing that the Horizon servers disconnected as always. You gotta love the Horizon servers, man, always working as great as they once did. That would be nether. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys all enjoyed today's build, man. More importantly, hopefully you guys enjoyed the run as well. I shall hopefully catch you guys all the next one. But before that, man, be sure to drop a like on this video. Be sure to hit this like button and also the subscribe button if you guys are brand new to the channel, man. We got all loads more drift builds, touge builds, and everything like that. More Horizon 5 content coming out here once Horizon 5 obviously drops. And also, if you guys haven't already checked out some of the news and stuff from obviously Horizon 5, man, be sure to go check out some of my videos that I have, obviously explaining every update of what's happened with Horizon 5, man, my views, and obviously what my likes and dislikes about the game so far, man. If you guys haven't already, like I said, man, be sure to drop that like button, and I shall hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Peace.